What's up, everybody? It's Lee Shush and K9 Training here. And if you go over my YouTube page, you'll see a series of videos that I uploaded from the Sean Murphy Helper Seminar that happened on April 12th. So this is the last video that I have to upload from that day. And after we did the seminar and some people got classified, the owners of the IGP club that we were at, they opened the field up for everybody to do some protection with their dogs for people who brought their dogs. So right now you see Onyx doing some protection with our trainer, Robert. And this was Onyx's last training session on April 12th, working the sleeve. There's a future video I'm going to upload where he's now working an official bite sleeve, or a bite wedge. He hasn't made it to the huge sleeve yet, but anyway, so in here we kept the session short because there were a lot of people that had to do protection with their own dogs as well for whatever helper with whatever helper of their choosing. So Onyx, he was actually doing pretty good this day after we finished up the seminar. Like I said, it was a quick session, but we go over some we were kind of trying to see what his grip was at, because we were thinking about actually using a bite wedge this day, which I'm kind of glad we didn't. I'm kind of glad we waited. I felt that he kind of needed that extra session on the sleeve. I've mentioned it before, but we haven't done too much protection. Onyx is still kind of learning how the game goes and stuff like that. Some people get puppies, working dog puppies, and they introduce protection at an early age, which we did, but I waited until his endurance came in a little bit more as he grew older. So as you can see right there, we were simulating what a long bite will be when he actually bites on the sleeve, and he came in with a nice full grip. But his possessiveness, as you will see, his possessiveness on the sleeve needs a lot more time. I mean, his possessiveness on that cloth is not exactly where I want it to be. Like, you're going to see a couple times where he dropped it. And, what you really want to see is kind of your dog not letting go. Even when I take him and run him around to let him know he did a good job. Like right there, Rob instructed me to, grab him by the harness and make him drop it. But I actually didn't tell him to drop that. He dropped on his own. It's not nothing bad. It's just certain stuff that has to be built up in certain dogs. That's why you go find a good decoy helper. My trainer, Rob, who you see in the video, not only is he a good helper, but he's also a good trainer. But he started off doing helper work and learned to train dogs in the process. So he knows how to, bring out the most out of a dog. So, I think we're going to do a couple more sessions, 10 times out of 10. Well, a couple more bites, and then we're probably going to wrap it up. Like I said, it was a lot of people who brought their dogs to work their own dogs. So and as I mentioned, this was Onyx's last time on the bite cloth. He's now on a small bite wedge, and once he advances from there, he'll go on to an actual bite sleeve. So you can see Rob. It's kind of hard. My wife was recording from a fence. She wasn't that close up on us, so it's kind of hard to see, but you can see Rob actually helping Onyx tighten up his grip. He'll grab one side of the cloth and then grab the other side because he's trying to see if he's gripping with a full grip or if he's only gripping with half his mouth, which is not using both set of molars, but one set of molars on either the right side or the left side of the dog's body. Kind of hard to see what we were doing there, but I can imagine that he was probably telling me to come in and do dead prey to Onyx, which is once he grabs the cloth, he got to be calm. He has to have a nice, full, calm bite. So he was probably telling me to put my hand under his neck. Or his jaw, I guess you can say. From there, you see Rob simulating what stick hits would be. And, so it's a lot. The next video of Onyx that I post doing protection, that's way different than this video. And I'll kind of go in detail of what I would like to see going forward with Onyx and protection and what he was doing in the next video. So, as I mentioned, he's a young puppy. He's a year old now. And it's still stuff he's learning. I didn't get him doing protection early on as a puppy. So it's still a lot of stuff that he's learning. He has to learn how the game go. The main thing is that he's just having fun. That's the main. You want to just make sure your dog is loving it and he's enjoying it. He definitely loves protection work. So I think that was our last long bite that we did. And probably about to get ready. I believe I'm about to get ready to pull him off of the field any minute. Let's see. Okay, we're probably going to do one last long bite, I believe. He just wanted to make sure Onyx got the most out of that time we had during that session. So, like I said, I'm really looking forward to posting the next videos that I just got recorded a few days ago with Onyx training. So right there, you can see Onyx kind of got a little bit distracted because I constantly kept praising him. So Rob told me I probably shouldn't do that right then and there because he wants the dog super hyper focused on him, which I do understand. So this was our last long bite, and I'm probably going to take him from here. Yep. And I will catch you guys later in the next protection video. Thanks for watching.